Hey everybody, this is CPR43 with a new update for you guys. So finally, it's been a very long time since the last update, I know. So in case you kind of forgot or you didn't know or whatever, I was on a vacation. I took a road trip last month to Eastern Canada, and now I'm back. I had a fantastic time in Eastern Canada, getting to see Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, New Brunswick. I didn't get to see Newfoundland, unfortunately, but that's just due to time and cost. Yeah, like I said, lots of fun, and really, it's probably like a trip of a lifetime, to be honest. For somebody who's like living in Western Canada, it is something that you don't really get to do that often, and that was quite an experience. So, anyways, guys, I know I've been just completely not active at all on my channel lately. That's just because, of the trip and stuff. I've been extra busy, just trying to catch up on stuff, and, you know, so yeah, I don't really have time to be doing this kind of stuff, but again, I am trying to make time as I can whenever possible. So right now, not a whole lot to show you guys. I just really want to talk about, how the trip went and um, what the plans are for upcoming. So not really a whole lot of stuff modeling wise. I am working on a few projects that aren't really for me. They're actually for like 1G's of Power, for example. I have been working on some of his stuff, doing some weathering. I weathered two of his Intermountain ES44 DCs, and I'm currently working on his Athearn Genesis SD70M-2. And I'm not going to show that in the video because right now it's a work in progress, and I just kind of want to leave it out. But if 1G's of Power feels he would like to show these things in his videos whenever he can get them out, I'll let him do that. But right now, this is a work in progress, and I just kind of want to leave it out of the video. So, anyways, guys, I did get something new from 1G's of Power. This is actually when I was on my way back. I went over to Medicine Hat where 1G's of Power is, and I went to his place, and he gave me this. It is a 48-foot well car. I believe, I forget what he said this was. I think it was a Walthers, he said. So yeah, it's really nice. It's die-cast metal, so it's got really good weight to it. Like, I mean, it's heavier than the plastic ones with containers. So yeah, it's really nice. Still have to do a little bit of work to it. Like, I mean, there's some of the handrails that are missing, but other than that, it looks fantastic. And it's a great addition, again, to the intermodal fleet that I'm slowly building up on. So yeah, I really appreciate 1G's of Power for giving this to me. And yeah, I can't wait to use it more and more as my intermodal fleet continues to grow. So with the models right here, I'm slowly working on these. I haven't really done anything since I got back from the trip. Kind of where I left off was I got this step in place right here, finally. I still have to do all the other steps, but I'm just kind of doing some fitting and moving around and stuff and see how it works. So these are the custom finishing steps that I was talking about in one of my earlier updates. I also got the front end finished as well, so all the handrails are done. I got the safety chain in and the anti-climbers on and stuff. So it's looking pretty good, but the steps still have to be finished. I also have to do all the other handrails too, which are quite time consuming. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but what can you do? It's like me, it's a Bachmann model, so of course you're going to have to go through extra effort to get everything the way you want it. So yeah. The GP9 sitting back there, it's kind of out of service right now for repairs. I need to do some rewiring, have to put a new decoder in it and stuff. I'll show you guys where I'm at right here. So as you can see, there's no decoder, all the wiring is loose and stuff. I actually have to resolder a wire back to one of the trucks. And this right here is actually just my little mount for my speaker, which I fit in there, so it kind of fits on there like that. So It's kind of work in progress right here, but I hope to finish it up by the time the Southern Alberta Model Railway Club reopens after the expansion is finished. Still working away on that, and just got an update email as well, so everything is going great there. And yeah, so not really a whole lot else to talk about modeling wise. I mean, I've been pretty just out of it lately, except for, you know, with the projects that I have for 1GZ Power. So yeah, the trip again was fantastic. I'm gonna try and make this quick, guys. I went through a whole bunch of places, and I mean, Ontario was quite an experience. Quebec was a very different experience because, you know, you hope that they speak some English when you go into like a restaurant. Subway is a yeah, you really sweat when you go into a Subway, but luckily we had little to no trouble there. I'm not real. I used to be in French for school, but I got out of that a very long time ago because I found it really difficult. And so, you know, my French is absolutely terrible, guys. Like, I mean, I know some of it. I have a general understanding, but my general understanding is, you know, kind of iffy. So, anyways, guys, yeah, amazing trip. I got to go to a whole bunch of museums, including Expo Rail, which is just outside of Montreal. It's Saint Constant, or yeah, Saint Constant. I think that's how you pronounce it if you're French or whatever. What an amazing museum! They have like everything there, and I even got to see one of the remaining Via Bombardier LRC3s that is there being preserved. Man, that is absolutely amazing. One of CP's first ever diesel that they had is also there. That was so cool. The Dominion of Canada, which is one of those British steam locomotives, that was a treat to see. That was an absolute treat. I was absolutely just foaming at the mouth over there. Not literally though, but you know, you get the picture. Another museum I went to, I got this pin. It's a pin of CP GP7U 1500. Now, if you don't know the history of this locomotive has been off the roster for a very long time. It was damaged in an accident in Toronto back in 1991. However, its cab, the engineer portion of the cab as well as the nose, was actually saved by the Revelstoke Railway Museum in Revelstoke, British Columbia. And the cab and nose part are actually used as part of their little train simulator that they have at that museum. And so I know the cab of that locomotive, and when I saw this pin at, I believe it was the New Brunswick Railway Museum, I just had to pick it up because I've actually been inside the cab of the locomotive, so it was pretty cool to see a pin of the locomotive as well. There's kind of like nothing for that locomotive, you know, pictures and stuff, but there is pictures out there where, you know, it shows what damage it's got. It was damaged pretty badly in a yard accident, so, you know. But anyways, guys, that is about it. I will maybe talk more in the next update, but I just want to get this one finished. I'm sorry for being so gone, just not here, but I'll try to get back into this as time goes on. Still trying to settle in, get everything caught up, and so on, and we'll see how things go. But in the meantime, guys, I hope you enjoyed this update. I will see you all in the next video. This is CPR43, and good luck.